I'm just gonna mess around. Elder Scrolls Online. Playing a Templar. Excuse me. Loading screen. There we go. Let's see, first step. Craft gear, I guess. Gonna make a restoration staff. Research the Inferno staff.
Trust me on this.
That's not what I wanted to talk to. Deconstruct that. I already got a shirt. Get shoes. Gloves. Hat. Got pants. Shoulders. And waist.
Oh, I hope no one's hurt. This one shudders to think of the damage the beast could do. 100 apologies, Walker, but this show is postponed for now. If you purchase a ticket, this one will gladly refund your gold.
Is there a problem?
Oh, forgive Tahara. Her worry gets the better of her. One of my menagerie's most terrifying beasts escaped from its cage. I turned my back for only a moment to speak to an onlooker, you see, and pow! The monster burst free!
What kind of monster are we talking about?
Oh, a vicious beast with ravening jaws and beady black eyes. The Brett and Tahara bought it from called the creature Bertel. But do not let its silly name fool you. You seem capable. If you find Bertel, I will gladly share some of my profits with you.
Alright, I'll find this Bertel and bring it back.
This one is humbled by your generosity, Walker. She will see you fully compensated for the danger of this task.
I have more questions about this monster.
Of course. Tahara will answer what she can. I warn you, though, you may learn more than you'd like. Tales of Bertel can rattle your very soul.
Can you describe Bertel in detail? I need to know what I'm looking for.
Yes, of course. It stalks on 4 clawed feet,
Detail.
standing as high at the shoulder as Tahara is at her waist. Its fur is blood-burnished gold, and its floppy ears dangle like curtains at the cheek, framing a muzzle filled with yellow teeth.
Are you describing a dog?
Yes! Oh, Walker, you will never fearsome creature. To think the noble wolf bred into such a compact frame of death and horror. In the Khajiit tongue, Ta'agra, the word for dog, means death. Can you believe that?
Dog means death? Really?
Well, no. Dog just means dog. But
No.
still, you know what Tahara is telling you.
Alright. Time to find Bertel. That's gonna take a quick detour to the Fighters and Mages Guilds. That looks silly, don't I? Look at that. Come on, focus. There we go. Look at him. Looks silly. Warriors of the cottage
These
take
dragons
heed.
are fast becoming a larger issue. This one
I
has
can't
had
dead of
enough.
respect.
Don't worry.
Just zip through that, and I'm sorry for that. Sort of a habit. Pretty fancy move there, eh?
Next time I'm in the field. Welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild? The Fighters Guild. You should consider joining up. We have a new guild master and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk for a moment?
Sounds good. Let's talk about the Fighters Guild.
Excellent. I know we'll all be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
You mentioned a singular purpose.
Right. Our new guildmaster is an Argonian, sees all colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their damned anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains, plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Hard fights.
You're not part of the Dominion
No.
military?
We only draw blades in service to the guild. We're technically neutral in the war between the three alliances. We love the Eagle Banner and Her Majesty, of course. But every race, every creed belongs under the guild hall's roof.
What do I get in return?
Ha! Yes, good question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know, you might be the next Yofnir.
Yofnir.
Guildmaster Yofnir passed away recently, very suddenly. I always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand, but he passed away in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but Colors has proven to be a very able leader.
I'm ready to join the Fighters Guild.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra.
A fascinating application of the technique. Welcome. Are you here on Mages Guild business?
The Mages Guild?
Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join.
Let's talk about the Mages Guild.
Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge, and the acquisition of new tomes. We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. When we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls. Vanus Galerian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members, such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to
Unique
members.
spells and abilities.
And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
I'm ready to join the Mages Guild.
Excellent. You are now a student of the Mages Guild.
Now we look for Bertel. Or we don't craft fresh food. Boots. Shoes. One or the other. But I feel like doing this quest. It's kind of funny.
A divine lives among us. Come and give thanks to him.
Wait. Here. Okay.
You're either the best-dressed beggar I have ever seen, or this is some kind of con. What's your game, Walker?
I'll buy what's left of your food from you.
What? You want to buy this one's leftovers? That is odd, but you've got a deal. I've been wanting to try out some of the sugared jerky from the stall down the row anyway. All yours, Walker.
Pleasure doing business with you.
The gorger of
Dang, skipped it
Glenolma
again.
returns. Feast your eyes. And feasts upon us all.
long load time. Must be because I'm streaming. To YouTube. Very fun. Very fun indeed. Penumbra, the westernmost region of High Rock, contains the city-states of Daggerfall and Camlord. The great cemetery of Carthage. Okay. Who did figure?
Ah, you are the one. Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
What does your benefactor want?
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
So where can I find them?
My benefactor awaits you in the Patheri House, near Tradesman Square. Do not tarry.
I'll seek them out.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I wonder how much the bandwidth I'm using up. Be funny if they come in and complain. Just walk right in. What the? Oof. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that part because it's kind of graphic. Just a little. Pretty sure you get stabbed in the chest. And your soul gets ripped out and gets sent to this guy. War horns.
Whoa there. Are you all right? The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
Boom. Okay, that was
Keep
easy.
moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Don't stop. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
More guards are on the way. Oh no. Zap. Zap.
Let's get out of here, my friend.
A prophet. Greetings, vestige.
Like
Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. You
must rescue me, and I, in turn, must
Sorry.
rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. I'm sure you do.
Maybe I should be streaming on
We should keep
Twitch
moving.
instead of YouTube. Oh well, I'm already here. We burst into flames.
Well played, friend. Marquez Beard, you are good in a fight.
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Oh no. The god of brutality knows of my escape. I think that's the god of brutality right there. Doesn't he look absolutely demonic? Holding what?
See every part in Cold Harbor.
What's that big circle behind him?
Distract him. What was your name again? Target practice?
Oh, hey, level 4.
You skeeving hawkers!
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Sneak tutorial, or just a sneak, or just walk up and blast them.
Quickly, while he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Ooh.
You will never
escape my realm.
Wagging tongue. The door's
I've
warded.
done this so many
We'll
times
never
I
get
do
in
this
this
to
way.
imitate myself, so like I don't know how many times I've gone through this. I end up just skipping out dialogue like on habit.
One fine day.
I kind of forgot I was streaming, you know.
Hello,
you know,
what's this?
big
Out
thing.
for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
This guy voices
Sir Cadwell,
is
yes,
someone
indeed, a pleasure.
from Monty Python. I
Fair
forget the name.
Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then? Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route.
Scenic route?
Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Gotta be careful.
Zap. If you ever got zapped as a kid, you know what kind of goes through my brain when I say zap. That was a game. I think they either wrote the word zap or...
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Draw a lightning bolt. I forget which one. On your arm or somewhere on your person. And if they say the word zap, you gotta say a certain phrase until it rubs off. Kind of a cruel game, but eh. Man, somebody went through here already. Oh, there's a guy. Boom. Zombie.
fight? The god of self-punishment?
Is that a pun? I love puns.
That might have been a fair fight, if there were 3 of you.
No, not on the urn. I would check that urn because usually there's a lockpick in it. Otherwise, it's got ash, which can sell for like 1
The
gold
prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now,
at
we
a
haven't much
merchant,
time.
but not like a guild trader. That would be stupid.
All right.
Selling trash
The
in a
good news
guild
is we
trader.
made it here in one piece, and the prophet looks
That'd be
unharmed.
Franklin.
Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. There's a trick.
Oop. Dang it, I keep skipping through the dialogue. 4:30. Either way, half an hour to get to this point. Still more to go. They always need more healers. Freedom! Huh?
Up the stairs quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
I would like it if that little message on the side actually fit on the screen.
The mortal
The
thinks
old
it
red
can
cut has
find
started.
it.
That part's fine. The rest of it,
Soon your
however,
world
doesn't
will
fit.
be in my chain.
You know, it looks like it really should.
Come, I will protect you. A moment, Vestige. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Go with this thing.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voyage between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
The withered stalk flowers again. It is good to see you, alive and well. We found you floating in the water. I'd seen corpses with more life in them, but Captain Colleen dove in and fished you out anyway.
So she rescued me herself. Who is she?
The captain of this vessel. She's currently ashore, recruiting for our latest contract. You might want to pay your respects, seeing as she saved your life.
I'll go do that.
The withered stalk flowers.
I'm sick of this island, Colleen. I should be in Betnik, visiting my people.
Think, Lamore. How will we get there without a crew? Look at that, Lambor. Our half-drowned friend is up and about. We weren't sure you'd make it. Really, I just fished you out of the water. Master Kassan got you breathing again. The important thing is you're alive. But if you're feeling grateful, I could use some help.
Help with what?
A job. Anyone who helps is going to get rich. Right now, I need a fresh face. Someone this island's butcher-in-charge, Headman Bosek, doesn't know and won't stop. Basically, you recruit the folks I need, you get a cut of the take. Interested? The 3 folks I need are crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. Any or all of them would do. He's a thief, but he's the best there is. He'd be a big help in the heist I have planned. Problem is, he robbed Bosek. Nobody robs Bosek. He's been tossed into the grave under Bosek's palace. There's an entrance off the river under the palace. Watch out for traps and the other prisoners. They're all murderers down there, the worst scum on the island. That's the grave. You can leave anytime you want, if you can get out alive. Bloody Bosek, or Headman Bosek, as he calls himself now. He took over the palace years ago, killed the old ruler and took his place. Captain Helene, but she's worse than Bosek. Her sea drakes run Saint's Port south of here. biggest band of murderers on the sea. Bosek and Helene tolerate each other. Neither's ready for a war. Yet. The Screaming Mermaid's just up the road, and they've always got good rum. Just keep a grip on your coin purse, or you'll be a beggar by day's end. Bosek's thugs, the Bloody Fists. Cross one, you cross them all, and Bosek will have your head on a pike faster than you can say, "Please, don't put my head on a pike!" Also, the Sea Drakes will gut you if you enter Saintsport. Deserted, the traitors. See, there's a fortune to be made from Breton galleons. Thing is, King Farharajad called for an end to it now that we're all part of the Daggerfall Covenant. Of course, as a loyal Redguard, I obeyed. Ruler of the Redguard people, now king among equals in the Daggerfall Covenant. King Farharajad would have us raid the ships of our enemies, not our allies. There is wisdom in that. If by disagreed you mean tried to kill us, then yes. Bunch of bloody mutineers. Lambour, myself, and a few others ran them off the ship, but word spread. No one here wants to sail with a captain who won't raid Bretons.
Wow, that's a big... What's this? That's a sky shot. Swim and swim and swim. Stuck on the wall. Okay.
I'm filled with dread.
What do you want? Hey, you're not a guard. You have to help me. Well, that's perfect. Get me out of here and I'm at your service. You'll find me a man of many talents. If I found a handsome guy locked in a cell, I'd free him. Is that really important right now? Sure, I took that gem, but you took it from some poor merchant. Tossed him in here to die. Can't steal from a thief, can you? I owe you for this. Thanks. Now, let's get out of here. You first.
There's trouble afoot.
Can't go that way.
Why not?
Irians out there. Oh, and guards. I saw many, many guards. Look, let's slip out a side exit. That way we can both keep our heads. Thanks for breaking me out back there. Listen, while you're in a heroic mood, want to help me get something I left with the goblins?
You gave something to the goblins?
I figure if you want something kept safe, give it to the goblins. They'll watch it for free. They're too stupid to trade it, and they'll kill anyone who tries to take it.
But won't they kill you if you try to take it?
Here's the thing. You went through a lot of trouble to free me, right? There's no way you'll let me get eaten by goblins. So you, my good friend, will follow me to their mine. Yeah?
Alright, alright.
This way.
Jeez.
I'll meet you at the door.
Damn murdering goblins. Goblins. They're gonna kill us all. They killed everyone. My brothers and our 5 guards. They speared me good, left me for dead. I crawled here after they left. Their new kings got them all riled up, ready to attack Port Hunding and wipe out the town. Kill their king. They won't attack the town without him to lead them. Bring me his crown so I know the bastard's dead. I try to make it to town, unless the goblins kill me. I just need to gather my strength and hobble back to town. We actually went looking for them, if you can believe that. We'd heard they had a new king, and he was stirring up trouble. We figured we could handle them, but there were too many for us. No good. Bosek'll never believe it. He's a suspicious bastard, and will think we're trying to trick him somehow. He'd have our heads on pikes. I'm too fond of mine. I'll try to make it to town. I'm too injured to be any good to you. And if the goblins catch me out here, I'm dead.
Like this guy.
Help me, please.
Oh, woman. You spot a folded piece of paper tucked under her belt. Though it is stained with dried blood, you can still make out some writing. A reward is hereby offered for all dwarven relics delivered in good working order. Monies paid depend on condition, rarity, and usefulness of said relic. Pieces of relics are also accepted, depending on condition. Rulorn. Alright. First, go. Oh, dude, need that. Definitely need that.
Store everything on the upper level. Hope you're not keeping score. I'll kill them.
Goblin. Kill Goblin. And Dorlog. Strange lizard creature. Oh, that reminds me of a story a guildmate told me. Apparently somebody was healing a veteran, I think, trial on hard mode in first person, so this perspective. And nobody died. And nobody would have known if he didn't show them footage of the fact that he did it in first person.
Over here. I have a question for you.
Oh, coma. I wonder what that translates to.
What will you do? You can't.
Haven't seen him. Nicholas. Nicholas. What the heck kind of name is Nicholas? Not Nicholas like a regular person. Nicholas with an M. Stupid name. Says the one who named his character Tortellini. But still. What's that over there? Whoa! I wanted to kill on. Okay. I wanted to kill it.
I hope you're not here to kill goblins. If you are, we'll have a problem.
Why?
My friend is in that camp. Mark. He's lost his mind. The goblins stole Mark's special brew. Expensive stuff. Losing it broke him. He went mad and ran off to join his tribe.
You let the friend to be a goblin?
Crazy, isn't it? He's mad as a Bosmer. Won't listen to a word I say. I'll make you a deal. Find Mark. Convince him to come back. I'll trade you some gold and we'll both walk away happy.
I'll see what I can do.
Start by looking for Mark's special brew. If any is left, the smell might make him slightly less crazy.
What makes this brew so special?
Fermentation, flowers, a number of other things you don't want to know about. Tastes like honey but kicks like a horse. If he sold it, he'd be rich, but he just drinks it all.
Goblin Mark. Oop. I think we had an recoming of the revenge of the Chinese bots. Oh, that's a cool effect. Rip and tear. Oh, this just got loot. $7. Heck yak. Goblin witch. Mark special brew. Where's Mark? Oh, dude. Need that for crafting. Goblin Mark.
Who? Go away.
I found your special brew.
Brew? Yes. Where did you get it? That smell. Wait. Where am I? What am I wearing?
You're in a goblin camp. Acting like a goblin.
I remember now. Too much root pulp. Less kick, more crazy. Grubby was right. I'm out of my gourd. Things are starting to make sense again.
So head back to town?
I'm not spending
so then
another
he
minute
just
in this
he
camp.
just strips naked.
Thank you, friend.
And just walks off. Just naked. And he never puts clothes on again. He's just ugh. He's done. Necromancer. Whoa. Inferno staff. Hey bro, what you doing? I'm streaming. To no one.
What? Yeah.
Where's that fool? Better have saved some for me.
That fool better have saved some for me. Soft Slow 2. Ah, yes, I remember the days of the bot. Seems like making a returning. It's been about an hour. Hey, do you think I can get a look at your clothes?
Huh?
Do you think I can get my pick of your clothes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. Gotta head over to the wish shrine, then I'm gonna log off. This was episode 1.